Welcome to English online class. Today topic grammar for 12th standard. So one of the part in grammar, simple, compound and complex. The sentences, the variety of simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentences. So first of all, we understand the simple sentence. What is mean by simple sentence? So has the most basic element that make it a sentence. So if you make one sentences, the important main thing, first one subject, second one verb, next and a completed thought, that is a one completed sentence. So this is called a simple sentence. So example of simple sentences. So see the first sentence, Joe waited for the train. Joe is a subject, waited for the verb. For the train is a completed for the sentences. The train was late. The train is the subject, was is the verb, the late is the completed of the sentence. Mary and Samantha took the bus. So Mary and Samantha, compound subject and took verb. So the bus completed the sentence. I looked and Mary and Samantha at the bus stations. I is the subject, looked is the verb. The remaining complete the sentences. So Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station early but waited here until noon for the bus. So Mary and Samantha here compound subject and arrived and waited compound verb. So compound sentences can make writing rich and colorful. That is one will become compound. So provide more details and make paragraphs more interesting and engaging. So first one, writing rich and colorful. Second one, provide more details and make paragraphs, that is more interesting and engaging. That is called compound sentences. So when forming a compound sentences, it is important to understand the components of a compound sentences and to use the proper punctuations to join classes. So without punctuation, we cannot complete the sentence. We don't observe the punctuation marks and cannot join also classes. So now what is mean by compound sentence? It contains two or more independent classes joined together with a coordinator such as for and or but. So it is distinct from a complex sentences. So which is an important and independent class that is joined with a dependent class. So see the independent and dependent. So which is an independent class that is joined with a dependent class. So an independent class. So first of all, what is independent class? So is a class that contains three things. First one subject, second one action, third one complete thought. So this is the basic sentence. So a subject, according to the subject, something or someone that the sentence is all about. The all meanings including the subject. Next action, that is means verb. A verb is the action. So a verb, something that is a being done. Next a complete thought. There are no questions to a meaning as to meaning at the end of the sentence. So there are 6 coordinators in the English language. So what are the 6? That is called easily say fanboys. So this word is very important in the part of the simple compound complex. So this is called 6 coordinators. Called 6 coordinators, that is called fanboys. So fanboys. F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. So this is called fanboys. So when you have two independent classes joined by one of these coordinators, that is a compound sentence. Usually a comma is required before the coordinators. So see the example of compound sentence. Max likes to hunt and he is going hunting on Friday. Max likes to hunt is an independent class. So Max is the subject. Likes is an action, that is called verb. So what is a complete thought? And a complete thought is expression, that means expressed. So he is going fishing on Friday. So he is an independent clause. He is the subject, he is going is an action, and a complete thought is expressed. So now compound assess complex sentences. Only independent class joined by one of the coordinators, that means fanboys, are compound sentences when an independent class and a dependent class are joined. A complex sentences is formed which is distinct from a compound sentences. When I visit my mother, I eat cookies. So this is not a compound sentence because when I visit my mother, so it's not an independent class and a coordinator is not used. So see the coordinators, there is no coordinator, so this is not independent class. So next, I like to fish because fishing is fun. So although I like to fish is an independent class and fishing is fun is an independent class. This is still not a compound sentence. So it is a complex sentence. So since none of the 7 coordinators are used here. Next, a complex sentence. Complex sentence is made up an independent class and one or more dependent class connected to it. A dependent class is similar to an independent class or complete sentence, but it lacks one of the elements that would make it a complete sentence. A dependent class is similar to an independent class or complete sentence, but it lacks one of the element that would make it a complete sentence. So see the example of dependent classes. So because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station before noon. Next, while he waited at the train station. After they left on the bus. So dependent class such as those above cannot stand alone as a sentence. So but they can be added to an independent class to a form of complex sentence. Dependent classes begin with subordinating conjunctions. So below are some of the most common subordinate conjunctions. So see the conjunctions: after, although, as, because, before, even though, if, since, unless, until, when, whenever, whereas, wherever, while, though. So a complete sentences join as independent class with one or more dependent classes. So the dependent classes can go first in the sentence followed by the independent class as in the following. So what is the tips here? When the dependent class comes first, a comma should be used to separate two classes. Because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station before noon. So comma, so this one of the class, another one, another class. So I did not see them at the station. So while he waited at the train station, so comma here, this is one of the class. So another class, Joe realized that the train was late. After they left on the bus, comma, so this is one of the class. The remaining class, the remaining sentence. So Mary and Samantha realized that Joe was waiting at the train station. So independent classes can go first in the sentence followed by the dependent class. So what is the tips? When the independent class comes first, a comma should not be used to separate two classes. So see, there is no comma into separate classes. There is beginning to end. So same, only one sentence. So I didn't see them at the station because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station before noon. Joe realized that the train was late while he waited at the train station. Mary and Samantha realized that Joe was waiting at the train station after they left on the bus. So complex with compound sentence. Complex sentences are often more effective than compound sentences because a complex sentence indicate clearer and more specific relationship between the main parts of the sentence. The word before, for instance, tells readers that the one thing occurs before another. A word such as although conveys a more complex relationship than a word such as and convey. So the term periodic sentence is used to refer a complex sentence beginning with a dependent clause and ending with an independent clause. See the example. While he waited at the train station, Joe realized that the train was late. So periodic sentence can be specially effective because the completed thought occurs at the end of it. So the first part of the sentence can build up to the meaning that comes to the end. So beginning sentence with and or because. The short answer is no. You should avoid beginning a sentence with and or but or the other coordinating conjunctions. So these words generally are used to join together parts of a sentence, not to begin a new sentence. However, such sentences can be used effectively because sentences beginning with these words stand out. They are sometimes used for emphasis. If you use sentences beginning with one of the coordinating conjunctions, you should use these sentences sparingly and carefully. So these are the explaining of simple and compound and complex sentences. Finally, should you begin a sentence with because? So there is nothing wrong with beginning a sentence with because. Perhaps that means maybe some students are told not to begin a sentences with because to avoid sentences fragment. So sometime like because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus station before noon is a sentence fragment. So it is perfectly acceptable to begin a sentence with because as long as the sentences is complete, as in because Mary and Samantha arrived at the bus stations before noon. So I didn't see them at the stations. So I hope you understand everything. So thank you. We will see the next grammar class. So thank you. Thanks to all.